Hello everyone, it's Katie here
And Jess
from the Scrappy Sisters, and we are filming a joint video today for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. That was the sketch you just saw from Terry Rice. It is the day 16 sketch. I don't know what day this is going up, but anyway, we'll see. But yeah, we're doing a side by side.
So we haven't done one of these for quite a while, but we love it when we actually can finally get a chance when our children are in daycare or something to sit down together and do a layout together. So you saw the sketch at the start. It's a really super cute grid layout, and we've both taken a little bit of a different stance on how this one's going to go.
I am using 11 photos. That's right, 11 photos. I did print them out in, I think it's 2x3 size, so four photos to one 4x6. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, that's what I did. So I've got 11 photos here, and it's of Lincoln's 4th birthday. And I didn't want to do two layouts. I just wanted to get all of them into my album on one layout. Space is at a premium now. I'm already on to 4 albums for 2022.
You are not.
I am. And I only want 3 at the absolute most for 2023. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep things at a minimum, not too much foam and not too many layouts for the same event. So, one layout only, one layout per event. So, I've got 11 photos.
Whereas I have just got my 4 photos. I know you can see all of Katie's, but I've only got one out on the page at the moment. I've got 4 photos. They are printed in the 3x4 size of little Tom Tom putting on his makeup for the day. He's
very cute.
Well, he's a little bit obsessed at the moment. Auntie Katie may or may not have bought him a little makeup kit for his 5-year-old birthday.
I definitely did.
He is super, super obsessed with it. I was cleaning the mirror the other day because he's got lipstick kiss marks all over the mirror. It is the cutest thing.
Oh, so cute. Now, what collection? I am using an older collection. It's from Photoplay, and it's called Little Boys Have Big Adventures. I yesterday, cleaned my scrap room, sort of, and I rediscovered a few collections that I really hadn't played with much. And so I am on leave from work this week, and then Jess doesn't work on Thursdays. It's Thursday while we're filming this.
By the way.
And so we needed to swap things anyway for scrappy advent calendar plans. And so I said to Jess, let's do a joint, scrapbooking video. We did a few of these in the early days when Jack was a baby and I didn't have kids yet. I don't reckon we've done any.
I don't know. I remember we did them. We're currently sitting in Katie's front room, and I remember she used to have a big dining table in here, and we did them on that, but I can't think of how old the kids would have been. Anyway, we should look back. There's a series. There's a playlist.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a playlist as well. There's only about 3 videos in it, but there is.
Anyway, tell us if you like the side-by-side, because obviously...
Or is it confusing because we're doing same sketch, but 2 completely different layouts?
Yeah, we are both doing grid layouts. We both love a grid layout.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously that was Terry's sketch. And when I first saw that sketch, I said to Jess, let's do this one because we both love grids. And also they're quicker, in my personal opinion. They're quicker. And we didn't have a lot of time. And Jess takes a really long time.
I'm also a much slower scrapbooker than Katie. So in terms of getting them finished at approximately the same time, that worked well. If you haven't figured out already, I'm also using the Storyteller collection from Coco Vanilla Studios.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I need to use that collection more. I love the blues in
the blues in this collection.
Very versatile.
It's not, I would still say this is quite a girly collection, but because of the blues, it just works so well. There's blues, and there's this really beautiful mint greeny colour in it, which I just think works really, really well with boys' layouts as well.
Yeah,
obviously, as you know from all of my pages, I really have no problem putting floral and pink things on my boy layouts, so that doesn't bother me anyway. But then to have so much blue in this collection is just perfect. Really nice.
I agree. And I'm enjoying playing with the Little Boys Have Big Adventures collection. It was cute. And I think I want to do a few more.
I haven't used it yet, but I have this collection.
Yeah, I think I need to pull out. I need to pull out my stash in general more often. I did Jess's husband, is a school teacher as well, which you probably know if you watch our videos. But he wanted some scrapbooking supplies, funnily enough, to for his kids, his students. They're doing an art project. And so I said to him, don't worry, I've got plenty. I'm doing a kind of declutter. And in that decluttering process, like when I was going through all of my collections, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have some really cute ones that I really need to jump into. But I haven't had as much time to scrapbook this year as I would have liked.
No. Well, going back to work as well doesn't help.
No. But there's nothing much to tell you. I mean, a grid layout is a grid layout. I personally only have 3 clusters on my page. Sometimes with my grids, I do an even number of clusters to kind of balance out, because grids are often even in design, obviously. But this time around, I only have 3 clusters because that's sort of how much space I had on my page. So I've got kind of 3 gaps. I knew I needed a larger gap to fit my title. And Terry had a larger, like a double spread
like
in hers.
4x6 size.
Yeah, actually where Jess's is on her page.
Yeah, I followed the sketch with that.
Yeah.
Which is with the location of my title.
Yeah, whereas I didn't really follow the sketch other than to go, I want to do a grid layout. I knew I wanted to do a lot of photos. And then I needed the double 4x6 size to fit my title in. And I just found some old thickers that I really wanted to use up. So that's why my title says, congrats, little dude. Even though it's maybe an odd choice of title for his 5th birthday, but, or his 4th birthday. He's not 5 yet. His 4th birthday this year. And we didn't get to celebrate as he wanted to because we all got gastro. Literally, we all got gastro. He got it first. We called off the party. You can see if you're looking, well, you can't really because my hand covers it most of the time. The bottom left-hand side are photos. You probably can't tell because they're so small, but my mum and Tom is in one of them because Jess and the boys swung around and dropped off Lincoln's present, and we just...
Like, we're literally in the driveway. We did not even...
No, didn't come inside. No one else... Oh, Addison had been sick at this point, but the rest of us hadn't got it, and then we all dominoed down. But Jess's family
My family
didn't.
It. So staying in the driveway was the way to go.
So, yes, it wasn't the most amazing birthday for him. He had already recovered, so he was okay. Like, he was tired and stuff, but he was all right. But the rest of us were like, we don't want to do any partying. So the poor fella, he didn't have the best birthday for his 4th, but he won't remember.
No. Whereas with my layout, I have got the 5 clusters. I actually cut out some cut apart cards and had those all prepared to sort of fill the gaps with. But as I was building the layout, creating the layout, I realized that the cut apart cards they weren't necessary. I didn't need them. Having that blue checker coming through was really cute, and so I left that be. You'll notice in a minute I'm just pointing out now, there's too much gap over here on the right-hand side. I don't like it. See, that's what I'm doing right there. And I'm just going to rip this off. I don't damage anything, thank goodness. Katie was like, oh, don't do it. But I did. And I moved it over, and it's so much better. The placement of having that over in the corner is a much better choice. And it just kind of fills up that gap a little bit more, and you'll really see a change to the layout. I hope I do, by just that simple process of moving that over a little bit sideways, which I think is a lot better. At the moment, I'm also playing with the thickers, and I love it when people put their thickers on clear acetate so that I can fiddle and move and place where I want my thickers to go before I have to put them down. I just think that's so much better to be able to like play around with them. So yay to suppliers that put their thickers on clear acetate.
And what obviously you don't know, because we've sped up this video, so therefore taken the audio out, is Jess keeps asking me every 2 seconds, where should I put this? Where do you think this should go? Do you think I should do it like this, or should I do it like this?
I know, she very quickly realised why she doesn't do side-by-sides with me all that often. Usually, like, I would probably send her a photo of every single layout I make before I've glued it all down so that she can tell me any improvements or changes to make. But so that's just one photo. What she realizes when I'm right here beside her is it is multiple questions all the time.
I did ask you questions too.
Oh, hardly.
For my bottom cluster where I put the title, I knew originally I was just going to have the title there, floating in that space. But I quickly realised I needed it to ground it with something. And so I just grabbed a scrap piece of paper and a frame that was in the ephemera pack. And then I wasn't super happy with it. And I sort of said to her, what do you think? Should I put this here? I layered 2 banners on top of each other. I preferred what the banner underneath, what the phrase was, but I needed the black to pop, so I just layered them. And then I thought, I need to add something else, so I added a little crocodile in the top. My little crocodile has a pirate costume. That was pure chance. I did not realize this collection had that until I'd already decided to work with it, and then I'm like, oh, that's perfect, because obviously if you can't tell from the photos, he has a pirate themed party. We made him a full-on pirate cake.
Hopefully you can see them in the close-ups. Katie made the coolest pirate cake.
Well, Mum helped. I put it all together and Mum decorated it for me.
Right.
But I did cook it all and then mould it.
It's so funny. We do it the opposite way round. You did all like the base making and then Mum did the decorating. Whereas Mum does all the base making for me and I do the decorating.
And then the blue bit on my photos is a towel because I was trying to create the illusion of water. Yeah.
Now you say that. That's clever.
Yeah, so it had water and then the pirate ship, and then he got some toys for Christmas for his birthday, that were pirate themed, and so we put some figurines on top of the cake, and we put a little pirate raft. Anyway, it was cute. I was very impressed.
It's a real shame.
And I had pirate games and everything.
I know, pin the tail on the pirate, whatever that is. The X on the treasure map.
The X on the treasure, and anyway, it was very cute. And I had show bags with all pirate things in them.
We did get the show bag at least.
Yeah,
Katie did give us those in the driveway. Still not the same. It's like, here's a random party bag. See you later. Because we didn't get to have the party. But
I did keep all the things, so we could just do a
round 2
party for his 5th birthday. We'll see.
At this point of the video, Katie's finished. She's done her journaling. She's finished.
Yeah,
I convinced her to do her journaling now because I wasn't done. So I'm like, you've got to do something else while you're waiting for me. You write your journaling.
And I was helping her. I decided she needed to put some circles in the 2 clusters that didn't have hearts because she sort of kept it in the 3s with the hearts. But then I felt that the 2 that didn't have hearts missed out. So she needed to add some little dots to those. And I think it looks good if I don't say so myself.
Yeah. If I do say so myself.
Yes.
Not don't say so. Do say so. Anyway.
You knew what I meant.
We have finished now. That was me doing pretend splatters because I felt like the layout needed some splatters. And these are our close-up photos. You can get a bit of a glimpse into Lincoln's little birthday party there.
That's very cute.
Is the title Katie was talking about with grounding the title. And the pirate crocodile.
I know, he's so cute.
Look at Tom doing his makeup. This is little Tom putting his makeup on. And a little close-up of a couple of my clusters there as well. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around and joining us today. Let us know if you like or dislike these videos so we know whether to do more of them.
And we will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.